Good morning. Wanted to just take a minute to update you on the real estate market in central Iowa. It is officially the beginning of the strongest part of the market every year, and we've got some interesting circumstances this year with this low inventory situation. As of this morning, we have 1,691 active listings on the market. If you take the new construction out of that, we're down to under 700 active listings on the market in all of central Iowa on the Des Moines Area Association Realtors MLS. Those are incredible numbers. I don't think anybody's ever seen anything like this before in this market. We've seen the opposite problem where there's too many homes and not enough buyers, but right now we've got too many buyers and not enough homes. I'm sharing this message with you because I've been listing some homes and selling them really quickly, and then I keep getting, Facebook messages from people days afterwards wondering about that house. And, I have to tell that person, well, it sold, several days ago. And look, if you're thinking about making a move this spring, this summer, if you're a buyer, if you have something to sell, I really want you to listen to this message, because there are a lot of people wasting a lot of time this spring, and there's a lot of people that are really frustrated, and it really doesn't have to be that way. And so if you're thinking about buying this spring, here's my message to you, or even this summer. I don't see this situation going away anytime soon. In fact, I see it getting maybe even a little tighter than this. First message is, if you're going to buy something, you got to be 100% committed and 100% ready. What do I mean by that? Let's talk about 100% ready real quick. 100% ready means you've got to have all your ducks in a row. You have to have your pre-approval with your lender, even though if you have a house to sell, maybe you don't have your home sold yet. It doesn't matter. You need to meet with a lender. If you need a mortgage, you need to meet with a lender, and you need to know exactly what you want to spend on a home. And there's a couple different numbers. There's what you want to spend, and there's what you can spend. What you can spend is the maximum amount you can spend. I think in this market, it's important to know that number. But I also want you to understand what you want to spend from a down payment and a payment standpoint. There's a lot of different options in the mortgage world today as far as products go, and how to structure your down payment and some of those different things. You've got to have that information, because here's what I'm going to tell you. When we find the house that you have to be ready to jump on it immediately. And I'm saying immediately. And you have to be ready, able, and willing to write a very aggressive offer. Now, when I'm working with a buyer on a house, we're assessing the situation on how long has the house been on the market, what's the situation, is it new construction, is it an existing home, is it a super hot property, what is it? We want to assess the situation, and I'm going to be honest with you and tell you what you're going to have to do to get that house. And in this market, many times that's going to mean writing an offer over list price. And I hate doing that. I try to get my clients the very best deals. But I also know if a client wants to buy a house, I'm going to tell you what it's going to take to buy that house, and we're going to go after that, and we're going to work hard to buy that house for you. So far, it's been working great this spring. I've had great luck helping people find homes. I've had great luck, either sneaking in and just getting it before it gets into a competitive situation, or I've had great luck in a competitive situation, outbidding the person. What I want you to think about right now, one of my favorite lenders shared this number the other day. $10,000 in purchase price is worth about $40 in monthly payment right now, based on where rates are. And that's just principal and interest payment. So your taxes can have depending on where it's at, can have a different effect on that. But $10,000 of buying power is worth $40 in payment. I'm not telling you to overspend on a house. I never want my clients to overspend on a house, because I hope my clients are going to call me when they decide to move again, and we're not going to have a problem selling that house, and they're going to be happy with what we can sell that house for. But I am telling you, if you want to move and it's a goal that you have and you want to make it happen this spring, you're going to have to be aggressive. Now, the other part of ready is, if you have a home to sell, you got to get your house 100% ready. Before we ever start looking for your new home, we have to get your home 100% ready to go on the market as if you were putting it on the market like in a couple days. We're going to get your listing photos taken. We're going to get a lot of the paperwork put together. We are going to have your house so that within a matter of an hour or two, we can have your house on the market, we can have showings going, and we can get your home sold. Because again, if you need to sell your house before you can buy your next house, we've got to time that right, and that can be a little bit tricky. But if we're 100% prepared and we do things right, we can make that happen. So in today's market, commitment is the key. This market is not for the faint of heart. And I'm going to tell you right now, you really need to know, you need to have confidence in the person you're hiring to help you. You can't go look at 40 homes in this market. It's just not going to happen. First of all, there's not 40 homes. My last 2 buyers I've worked with, I think we've looked at 4 or 5, because frankly, we did the work up front to narrow down the market to only the homes they really are interested in. We went and looked at them, and we wrote an offer on the house they wanted, and we got the house they wanted. Anyway, that's my market message for this morning. Doesn't matter what part of central Iowa you're in, doesn't matter what price range you're in. Frankly, from 100,000, which if you can find something at 100,000, you're amazing, because there's just nothing at that price point, all the way up to you know, $1 million. $1 million homes are selling faster than I've ever seen them sell, and it is just absolutely, to me, that's just breathtaking to see what's happening in that part of the market too. Anyway, have a good strategy, hire some good help, and you know, if you want to have a more detailed conversation about this, let's get on Zoom, let's hop on the phone. I'm happy to provide more information for you about the market. If you've got a specific type of home you're looking for and you want to know what that part of the market is looking like, let me know. Guys, this is what I do every day. I have access to the best information. I'm great at running searches and finding things for you. Let's talk. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy the sunshine. Talk to you soon.